What's going on, everybody? So here I am today in Detroit, Michigan. One of the greatest cities I've ever been to. You should come to Detroit. Detroit is the home of the best rapper of all time. That would be Eminem. I'm sorry it's so loud. I'm in an industrial area right down the street from where they filmed the Rap God video. But I want to show you something really cool to start off my Eminem video today. All about Eminem. Look at that. It's a mural of D12. Except there's like 14 guys there, so I'm not sure exactly who's who. There's Mr. Porter. There's M. It's a great shot. Really cool. There's Bizarre. I'm trying to find where Proof is there. There's Kaniva. Here we go. Take a look. So M had a rap group called D12. And this is a mural on the back of a Birch Eatery, I think it is. It's called. It's right off of Russell Street down here in Detroit. That's a great shot. That is a great picture. Wow. Look at that. That is awesome. Like I said, it's so windy today, but I'm gonna take you to what I'm doing is I'm making a big giant video about Eminem, like a really long one that I'm working on every now and again when I'm in Detroit. I come here a lot, but today I'm gonna take you, and over the course of another day, I'm gonna take you to some D12 spots, some M spots that I haven't been to before here in Detroit. So if you're an Eminem fan, or if you're a fan of hip hop, or if you're a viewer of my channel and you like watching where I go, this is me in my element in Detroit. Do stuff about my boy Eminem right there, my favorite artist. So come along, let's go. Get the D12 mural. Where am I going to do with Eminem? Well, keep watching. So right behind me, that's Osborne High School. That's where Proof attended. Proof was Eminem's best friend. And there were lunchtime rap battles. And Eminem would leave Lincoln, leave his high school, come here and participate in those lunchtime rap battles. So essentially, Eminem got a start in that building, participating in the rap battles at lunch, freestyling. Right in there. And right across the street is something really cool to do with D12 as well. But this is awesome. If you look below, I'm gonna put links to all the other stuff I've done about Eminem before. Well, a lot of them. So this is not Eminem's high school, this is Proof's high school. But M spent a lot of time here. Because he didn't attend his high school too much. He wasn't big on school. He had bigger things to do, to accomplish. And also he had a lot going on in his life at the time to go to school. He had a tough upbringing. But right across the street here is something really cool. Let's go. So one thing about Eminem is he keeps everything really close to home. Aside from like Not Afraid, which was filmed in Newark, New Jersey, I believe New York City as well. Spacebound LA, Real Some Shady LA, Without Me, I believe LA. A lot of his promotional photos, most of his promotional photos and videos, 8 Mile the movie, I've done locations, I'll put the link below. He keeps in Detroit. He is Detroit through and through. Born in Missouri, but he's a Detroit boy. And right here, this was used for promotional photos for the D12 album, D12 World. D12, again, Eminem's band, at one point. And this is an abandoned liquor store, but they pose here, right in front of it. All the members of D12, right here. I want to make a quick stop somewhere. Come along. Right behind me here, I've been out here a million times and I can't ever not stop. Right here is where Eminem's house from the cover of the Marshall Mathers LP used to be. And I've shown you it on multiple videos. And I even have the front steps, that story I told on one of the first times I ever came out here, and I think one of my first videos. After the house burned down, I was able to get the steps, which is really cool. But this tree, still the same tree, and people come out here all the time and strip the tree bare, as you see, and take pieces of it. Yeah, the house used to stand right here. Marshall Mathers LP and the Marshall Mathers LP 2. Both had photo shoots here. And he came back to this house for an MTV special with Kurt Loder once. And they wouldn't let him in. Back when the house was in, the new owners had no clue. They might be kicking themselves now that they didn't let him in at that time. But a couple of teenagers got in there one time. I think it was around 2012, 2013. I can't remember now. And partied upstairs and, well, caught fire after whatever they were doing inside the house burned to the ground, and there was just rubble left. And those stairs were there. The front stoop that he was sitting on. There you go. All right, now I'm gonna take you somewhere really cool to do with Eminem that I've never shown you before on my channel. Now, I've shown this before on my channel, but I'm driving by and I caught the corner of my eye, so I thought, why not stop? This was the trailer park used for 8 Mile. It's on my channel too. Eminem walked right along here. Cover for the soundtrack was taken right here. All here. And then he walked to the bus stop. It's right here. And the bus stop is right here. Okay, if I keep stopping at every Eminem location that I know along the way, I'm not showing you the new ones, I'm never gonna get there. So now we're going to, let's go. So when Eminem signed to a label, it was called Web Entertainment. And his first album that he recorded was called Infinite. And it didn't do very well, but it was recorded right here in this building. Right on 8 Mile. Right in here is where Eminem recorded his first solo album. And the Slim Shady EP. Not the Slim Shady LP, which was recorded in LA with Dr. Dre. He went to the Rap Olympics, placed second in Los Angeles. Jimmy Iovine got a hold of his tape. Right here. The tape was made here. Eminem was in here. Recorded 2 albums with the Bass Brothers. This was their studio. I don't know what's going on in there today. It's very loud, obviously. I'm on 8 Mile, so this is a major road. But that's awesome. Always wanted to see this building, and now here I am. So I mentioned the Bass Brothers. They gave Eminem his start professionally, signed him to their label. Where is their label located, though? Where is it located? Let's go. So back to East 9 Mile Road, and here is where Web Entertainment Group's headquarters are, which is where Eminem was first signed to. The building is right here in front of me, and I believe it's still going to this day. It's still listed as a entertainment group online. So I'm thinking that it's still, well, it's got a plumber on the front, so I don't know what's happening in this building now. But here, you can take a look. So Eminem spent a lot of time in this building because this was his first record label. It was located out of here. Now this is Ferndale, Michigan. This is a little suburb of Detroit, and so much goes on here in terms of music. Ferndale is like the hub of recording studios and all that sort of stuff. What does that say? Sinatra, Lisa, Sammy, Detroit, extra Roscoe screen. I believe Lisa would be Liza, probably. Sinatra, Liza, Sammy, Detroit. Huh. Now if that's at Eminem, I'd be very excited. That's really interesting. I don't know what that is. Extra Roscoe screen. What's a Roscoe screen? Can anyone tell me? Emmy, heating and cooling. See, that's how you know. Emmy, that's what they called him. But yeah. All right, but look what's right here. Right here. I'm just walking from this building past Emmy. What up, Emmy? To this building right here, which is, well, you want to know what it is? You ready? You ready? This is 54 Sound. This is where Eminem recorded the Marshall Mathers LP. Right here. And apparently, there's a little storage closet that he liked to spend time in. And that's where he would write a lot of his rhymes. And where he wrote Lose Yourself. Now, apparently, he also wrote Lose Yourself on the set of 8 Mile. And when you see the handwritten lyrics when he's on the bus, that's actually his own handwritten lyrics to Lose Yourself. But he recorded Marshall Mathers LP in here. And I believe parts of Encore, Eminem's show, and parts of Relapse. Now, this studio opened in 1985. Prince is recorded here, I think Red Hot Chili Peppers. And then M opened his own studio not too far from here, which I've shown before on my channel as well. But he worked out of here for a long time. Yeah, parts of Relapse, or all of Relapse maybe, was here. But he opened his studio around 2006, I think. But this security wall back here was not here before Eminem started. When Eminem started recording here, after he made it big, when he came back, they built this wall because he was at the height. I mean, well, he's still at the height, but I mean at the height of Marshall Mathers and after Slim Shady LP came out. So when he went to LA with Dr. Dre and recorded Slim Shady LP, he came back here to Marshall Mathers LP. He was so huge, they had to build this back here, this wall, so they keep the fans out, because fans found out where he was all the time and would come. Oh boy, an old keyboard, Fiji water. So anything that says Eminem, Tim Hortons Donuts. Oh, does Em love Tim Hortons Donuts? I don't know. I'm looking at garbage, thinking maybe Eminem touched it, but this is a long time ago. But yeah. And he raps about this on the song Difficult, which was his tribute to Proof after Proof was shot. So about him and Obi Trice coming back here, having a drink, I believe. I'm trying to remember the lyrics exactly. Sorry, hardcore Eminem fans. And says something about pouring it out for Proof back at 54 Sound. He's talking about right here. He's talking about right back here. This is it. Wow. All right, I'm gonna show you a couple of other things to do with Eminem that I haven't shown you before on my channel. Let's go. 54 Sound, Marshall Mathers LP. His biggest selling album. I believe it's got to be his biggest selling album. It's definitely his most popular. He said he's always chasing the Marshall Mathers LP to try to make an album as good as it. I think he has already. I think he's outdone himself with a few of his albums. But I'm massively biased because I'm a huge Eminem fan. And I think every album that comes out is his greatest album. And you should listen to some Eminem. Like Toy Soldiers. Oh! Like Toy Soldiers. I'm going somewhere. Let me show you something. So, right here behind me, this is FBT Studios, owned by the Bass Brothers. And like I said, all these studios are so close together, it's crazy how close together they are. Walking distance for a regular person, probably. For me, no. I'm not a walking type of person. But I do end up walking everywhere. That's the problem. Because doing these videos. But I don't like it. But here, they did a lot of work, like remixes and stuff for Eminem in this building here. And it can be seen in the video for Toy Soldiers. Like Toy Soldiers by Eminem. Great song with a sample by Martika. Prince wrote for Martika. Martika's Kitchen, I believe, is the song. Or Love Thy Will Be Done. Love Thy Will Be Done. One of those, Prince wrote for Martika, one of the songs. But yeah, this is, you can see the inside. Nobody's here. You can see the parking lot's empty. And right across the street is FBT Studios. M Studios are right here. I've shown them before on my channel. You can check out that link below. All right, I'm gonna go to another place having to do with Eminem. Let's go. Eminem once did a little project called Letter to Detroit, and it was shot right down this alleyway. Looks a little different now. They filled in the windows on this building, but it was shot right down here. I got something else I can show you right now. It's having to do with Eminem, obviously. And right now, Em's not in the city of Detroit. He's in Abu Dhabi for a concert. And he's with Mr. Porter. Mr. Porter has a new album out. Mr. Porter is his hype man, Denon Porter. He was in D12. Con Artist was his name. Then Mr. Porter. But you gotta check out his new album. It's awesome. It's so good. If you like hip hop and a little bit of the old school hip hop sound, you'll love it. Check it out. Let's go somewhere else. Probably the last place. This is taking a long time. Well, I'm loving it. Are you loving it? I hope so. Incidentally, where Soundgarden played their last show, sadly, now there's a bus or a monorail or some sort of streetcar. M1 rail. Here's the Fox Theater. Once I get past it, the queue line. Oh, right. We get it. Just go. Oh my God. You're waiting with me. I'm not editing this out. You're waiting with me. There's the Fox Theater right there. And Eminem did a Super Bowl commercial about Detroit. And he parked his car right out front here and went right through those doors. It's all locked up, I'm sure. Yeah. So here's the Fox Theater. But right down the street is the former State Theater, which is now known as the Fillmore. And here is where the back cover photo for one of the versions of Encore was taken. Right here on the opposite side of this marquee. And inside is where all the photos were done for the album. Let me take you on the other side of the marquee and show you what it looks like. So there you go. That's on the back cover of Encore. And inside is where all the photos were taken. All right, so that's the Fillmore right there from Encore, and inside is where they did the album art. Now, I have a lot of phone calls and emails in place to do a big thing about Eminem, and I'm gonna put that together at some point. You'll see what's coming, and I'll be inside there, and hopefully inside there, the Fox Theater too, because Eminem did something there too. But it's gonna take a while for me to put it all together because people get back to me at different times, say, yeah, you come now, but then I'm going somewhere else to try to organize this. I gotta organize it all into a block of like 5 days. And today I just put this video together at the last minute kind of thing. But standing under the famous marquee from Encore, right there. All right, so this was a pieced together video of me doing some Eminem stuff. I passed 5 more Eminem stuff, I counted, having to do with Eminem on the way from the studio area where I just showed you down to the entertainment district here. two of the most obscure places, I was like, I should stop. And I'm like, no, I'm going to save that for something else. That people would watch and be like, okay, so Eminem did that there, or Eminem was there for that. That's pretty obscure, Scott. But I love it. And then 3 other bigger places, 2 of which I've done before. And they're all going to be into one big video about my boy Eminem. And I would say to the guy, to the Detroit rapper who said that Eminem's not even in the top 5 Detroit rappers. What? Top 5 Detroit rappers in order are Eminem, Marshall Mathers, Slim Shady, B Rabbit, Mr. Porter. There you go. That's how it is. Sorry, dude, whoever you are. Never heard of you. I'm sure you're good, though. I'll check out your music. But seriously, respect to Eminem. All right. Peace. Where did I park my car? Ah. Oh, yeah, right by Comerica. All right. Peace. Ow. Jesus, just walked into a fire. I walked into a fire hydrant. God damn. Peace out. God damn. Fire hydrants.